Draupadi woke up to the warm glow of sunlight streaming through the intricately carved wooden windows of her chamber. The golden rays kissed her bare scalp, a reminder of the choice she had made, a choice born from survival, pain, and defiance. A sharp knock at the door broke the silence. A messenger, clad in royal attire, stood before her with a solemn expression. "You are summoned to the court, Lady Draupadi," he announced. Quote, "The noblemen accuse you of crimes against humanity, running a house of sin and the murder of men." A slow, knowing smile played on Draupadi's lips. Crimes against humanity? Did they know what those men had done? How they had turned from beasts to corpses at her hands? Dressed in her royal attire, her bald head gleaming under the torchlight, she stepped into the grand court where whispers filled the hall. The council of noblemen sat in their elevated seats, their eyes filled with judgment. "You stand accused," one of them spoke, his voice cold. "Did you not take the lives of those men? Did you not partake in immoral acts?" Draupadi raised her chin, her voice unwavering. "I did what I must to survive. Those men, those so-called noble souls, were harassers, predators. They tried to violate my body, to strip me of my dignity. But I was not weak. I was not helpless." Gasps rippled through the court, but she continued. "The gods gifted me a weapon, fire itself. And I used it. When they lunged at me with their wicked intent, I burned them to ashes before they could destroy me." A heavy silence settled in. The noblemen shifted uncomfortably, exchanging uneasy glances. Afterward, Draupadi continued, her tone softer but no less powerful. "I purified myself. I bathed in the sacred waters, cleansing my soul of their touch. And as an act of atonement, I shaved my head, not in shame, but in rebirth. I walked back into my life not as a victim, but as a woman who had reclaimed her power." The room remained still. The weight of her words settled upon those who had condemned her. "Tell me," she asked, her gaze piercing, "is it a crime to defend oneself? To destroy those who seek to destroy you?" No one had an answer. The king, who had been silent all this while, finally spoke. "You have done no wrong, Draupadi. The law of the land does not condemn self-defense. You are forgiven." A murmur of reluctant agreement spread through the council. Justice had been served, not by their mercy, but by the undeniable truth in her words. With her head held high, Draupadi turned and walked away, unbroken, undefeated. She was no longer a woman seeking forgiveness. She was a force that no man could ever conquer.